Hello friends, welcome to Suresh Aggarwal's Mathematics Shortcuts. Yet another amazing video for all my dear subscribers. Square roots is a topic where you keep on making new videos on bigger numbers. You keep on finding something new in the videos. And that is what is the intention of bringing out this video for all of you. I'm going to take up big 6-digit numbers and I'm going to try to give you the shortest trick through which you can actually find the square root of these 6-digit numbers, not exactly by using long division method, and obviously the prime factorization method is going to be really tough if you have to find the square root of 6-digit numbers. Long division method is little tricky, and maybe 9 out of 10 students find it difficult, and so I'm trying to eliminate the use of long division method in this video and tell you some of the tricks which can help you in finding the square root of these big numbers easily. So if you have not subscribed the channel till now, just click the subscribe button here and click the bell shaped icon so that you can get all the notifications as and when I upload new videos, and watch the entire video. If you want to learn something useful, you got to watch it, see me perform those calculations here in the video, and then take up 30-40 such questions, and then you will be able to solve all the questions which are asked in quant exams or even at school level, right? So let's check the first question. So the first number which I am going to take up to demonstrate the trick is the square root of the number 61154. So you can see it's a big 6-digit number, and I want to find the square root of this number using this short trick. Now the first thing is to pair these numbers. 61 is a pair, 15 is a pair, and 24 is a pair. So you all should know that the number of lines you put for pairing, that many digits will be there in the square root. So if you have 3 lines here, that means the answer is a 3-digit number, right? So that's some of the basics of the square roots. The next thing is, out of those 3 digits, the first digit is very easy, the third digit is also very easy. It's only about the second digit which is little bit tricky, and as I progress through the video and tell you like 5-6 examples, you will understand that even finding the middle digit is not a tough job. So let's see the first digit first. So here you can see 61 is greater than which number square? So if you see 7 square is 49, and 8 square is 64, which is more than 61. So I don't want to go beyond 61. To stay under 61, I need this 7, and therefore the 3 digits which I am trying to find out, the first one of them is this digit 7. So your answer starts with 7. Now I need the middle digit and the last digit. Now I'll come to the last digit first. If you see this 24, the 24 number ends in 4, right? 2 square ends in 4, and 8 square, which is 64, this also ends in 4. So either of this 2 or 8, this can occupy the ones place of my answer. So either your answer will be 7 something 2, or your answer will be 7 something 8. So we have 2 possibilities for the last digit. Now coming on to the most important part of the trick. I think this much is not going to consume much time. It is just like mental maths, right? The middle digit is important. So watch what I do now. Here the first digit I took is 7. So I will double this digit 7 and I will write 14. Right? The first digit is 7, double of that is 14. Now leaving some space here, I will make the long division symbol, and this number 611524, the first pair is 61 minus 7 square is 49, right? So I will subtract 49 from this, and what will I get? I'll get a 12. Now this 12 followed by the second pair 15. This is the number I required. 1, 2, 1, 5. And now I have to select a digit here which, when multiplied by the same digit, so 148 times 8 should get me closest to 1215. So how much is this? 8 times is 64, so 6, 32, 38, 8 and a 3, so 8 plus 3, 11. See, 1184 is closest to 1215. You need to select this number accordingly, right? So it can be 141 times 1 or 142 times 2 or 143 times 3. So you have to try and get closest to this number 1215. So which number did I choose? I chose 8 here, and therefore the middle digit is 8. So now I have two possibilities. Either 782 is my answer or 788 is my answer. Now even if you have understood 60% of this part, it is okay. Wait for my second example. You will understand it better, and 60% will surely become 90%, and by the time you complete the video, everything will be crystal clear. Right. Now which one of these two is my answer? For that I need to follow the digit sum method. Now if you check the number 611524, I want to check the digit sum. So for finding the digit sum, it's always advised to cancel the nines, like 5 plus 4 9, just forget those digits. 6 plus 2 8 plus 1 9, just forget those. So we have a 1. So the digit sum of this number is 1. Likewise, let's take 782. 782 square, right? Because the square root of this number is either 782 or 788. So their square has to be equal to 611524, right? So that is why I am taking a square here. Now to find the digit sum here, 7 and 2 is 9, so just forget that. It is 8 only, right? 8 square is 64, and 64 means 6 plus 4 10, and 10 means 1 plus 0 1. See, we got the same digit sum, and your answer for the question is 782. Now let's reject this 788 square. Does it give a different digit sum? Let's check. Now there is no 9s here, so 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 8 is 23. 23 means 2 plus 3 5, so 5 square, and 5 square is 25, and 25 means 5 plus 2 7. So we have a different digit sum, and therefore this is not the answer for the question. So 782 is the answer because it is giving the same digit sum. Now looks like a very big method, and so many of the students will argue it's better to do the complete long division method. But follow the questions which I am going to do now and try to compare the time and the number of errors also you do in doing the long division and in doing through this method. Let's see one more question. I am taking the example of the number 351649. Right. Now again, I'll try to reduce the number of steps now. Okay. So 35, 16 and 49. 35 is greater than 5 square, right? Because 6 square is 36, which exceeds 35. So I needed this 5. So my answer is either 500 something or 500 something, right? Now I don't know the middle digit, so I have to work on that. The last digit 49 is either 3 square that ends in 9 or 7 square that ends in 9. So either it will be 3 or it will be 7. Now to find out which one is the correct answer, I will first find the middle digit. What did I tell you? The number I chose here is 5, right? Double of that is 10, leave a space and then write the number. The first pair was 35, subtract what? 5 square. 25 from this, you get a 10. Write the 10 and the second pair 16. Now I need to get closest to 1016. Now for choosing this number, let's check. So 1000, above 1000, right? So how about taking 109 times 9? That will be 9 9s are 81 and 9 1s are 9, right? So the highest number which I can choose is 9 only, and so that it is getting me closest to 1016. So the middle digit is 9. See, now we took less time getting to the middle digit. Okay. Now final step, I have to eliminate one of those and retain the second one, which will be my answer. So 351649. What is the single digit? 9 rejected, 5 plus 4 rejected, 6 plus 3 rejected. So this is 1, right? Single digit of this number is 1. Let's try 593 cube. Not cube, sorry, square. So reject the 5, reject the 9. 5 plus 3 is 8. 8 square is 64, and 64 means 6 plus 4 10, and 10 is 1 plus 0 1. So that gives the same single digit, and therefore we have the answer as 593. But let's check whether 597 is getting rejected or not. For 597, I have to reject the 9. 7 plus 5 is 12. 12 square is 144, right? And what is the single digit? 4 plus 4 plus 1, this is 9. It's giving me a different single digit, therefore this is rejected, and the answer is 593. So the method is now consuming less time, but we need to make sure that everything, all 6-digit number perfect squares, they can be handled like this. So I am taking some more examples. Let's take the example of square root of 404496. So I will write less number of steps now. So 40 means 6 square, right? 6 square is very close to 40. So the first digit is 6. The last digit, if it is ending in 6, my last digit can be 4, because 4 square is 16, which ends in 6, or 6 and the last digit can be 6 also, because 6 square is 36, that also ends in 6. Now to find the middle digit, take the double of this, which is 12, leave some space, and then write the first pair 40. 6 square is 36, subtract, you get 4. 4 followed by the second pair 44, 444, and now I have to choose a digit which when multiplied by the same digit gets me closest to 444, and that is 3. 123 times 3 is 369, which gets me closest. If you choose 4, you will exceed this number, which I don't want. So the number is 3, so the middle number is 3. Now to eliminate, let's do the digit sum. For this number, the digit sum is 9 crossed out, 4 plus 4 plus 4, 12 plus 6, 18. 18 means 1 plus 8, 9. So the single digit for the number is 9. Now which of these gives me a 9? Let's check. 634 square. 6 plus 3, 9. Forget that. 4 square is 16. 16 means 7. So this is rejected, because it has to give me a 9. It is giving me a 7. So let's check the other one. 636 square. 6 plus 3, 9. Rejected. 6 square is 36. 3 plus 6, 9. See, we are getting the same single digit, and the answer is 636. See how much time now we are taking to solve the question. Slowly the timing is getting reduced, and you will feel more confident if you practice 30-40 such questions. Okay, let's take another one. 67071. Let's perform the same steps now. First pair, second pair, third pair. Now 67 is very close to 64, which is 8 square. So the first digit will be 8, or another one, second possibility, I have to write the second possibility also. For the last pair, it ends in 1. So 1 square is 1, or 9 square is 81, that ends in 1. Now the middle digit. Here I chose 8, so double of that is 16. Take one digit here, and then first pair 67 minus 8 square 64 gets me a 3. So 3, and the second pair 07. Now choose a number here such that when you multiply this by the same digit, you have to get closest to 307. See, if you choose 2 here, 162 times 2 will exceed 300. So it has to be 1 only. So the 1 becomes the middle digit. And now for elimination of one of the responses, let's take the single digit of this number. Are there any 9s? I don't find any 9s here. So 6 plus 7, 13 plus 7, 20, 20 plus 7, 27. 27 means 2 plus 7, 9. So 9 is the single digit for this number. Let's try 811 square. Now 8 plus 1, 9, cancel out. 1 square is 1. So single digit is 1, whereas we want a 9. So probably this is rejected, and this should be my answer. Now I need to check whether 819 is the answer or not. For that, I'll do 819 square. I can reject a 9. If I reject everything, I won't have anything, right? So if all the 9s are getting rejected, retain one of the 9s. So 8 plus 1, 9. 9 square is 81, and 81 is 8 plus 1, 9 again. And that matches with the single digit of the given number in the square root. So my answer is 819. Likewise, I can go on and demonstrate so many different questions, and you will know that these questions all fit into it. So I'll take one last example, and I'll give you one question as a DIY question after this. 9, 1, 7, 7, 6, 4. Now for finding 9, 1, 7, 7, 6, 4, 91 is very close to 9 square, 81. So my answer is going to start with a 9, or 9 and 2 more digits. The last pair ends in 4. So 2 square ends in 4, or 8 square ends in 4. Now the double of this digit 9 is 18. Leave a space, and then take the first pair 91 minus the square of 9, 81 gets me a 10. So 10 followed by the second pair 77. Now I need to choose a number here which gets me closest to 1077, and that happens to be 5. So 185 times 5 is 25, 42 and 9, 925, which is closest to 1077. If you choose 6 here, you will exceed this number, which I don't want. So the middle digit is this number 5. Now let's eliminate one of the answers. 9 cancels out. Are there any more 9s here? I don't find any 9s. So 7 plus 7, 14, 24, 25. 25 means 2 plus 5, 7. So the single digit for this number is 7. Now let's check which one of these gets me a single digit as 7. 952 square. 9 cancels out. 5 plus 2, 7. 7 square is 49. 49, 9 cancels out. So this is 4. So this is getting rejected. And so this should be my answer, but I need to verify. 958 square. 9 cancels out. 8 plus 5, 13. 13 square is 169. 169 means 9 cancels, and 6 plus 1, 7, which matches with the single digit of the number in the square root. So my answer is 958. So friends, the trick works well for all 6-digit perfect square numbers, and if you practice it, you will solve this in 15 to 20 seconds, which is an amazing speed of finding the square roots of big 6-digit numbers. So I am giving you a question as a DIY, do it yourself question. Try to solve that and let me know in the comments here what is the answer for the question and how much time did you take to solve it through this method, right? So the number which you have to take up is square root of 223729. So you need to solve this, and I'll wait for your comments and I'll evaluate those comments. Okay. So friends, if you like this video, do share it with all your friends so that they can also enjoy these shortest tricks, through which you can handle large calculations. And do post a comment if you enjoy this. So all the best for your practice.